What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? Welcome to Shades Tube. I am back again tonight, y'all, and we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna give you some news, and we're just gonna have a good time and everything. All right. I'm gonna let people come in to this chat, give them time to come in. While I do that, let me play my intro song for y'all to hear real quick. Y'all want to hear it? Wait a minute. Let me go to it right because I've been up here looking at all these tripped out videos today. It's just been a hot ass mess, y'all. Y'all just don't know. Let me go ahead and play my little theme song for y'all. Instead of getting a copyright claim with somebody else's stuff, let's go ahead and do this. Y'all want to do this while we wait for people to come in, all right? Let's see. Let me go to it, y'all. Let me go to it. Let's go to it back here. Let me do this. Wait. Okay. Wait. Shades 2, and I'm back again. This is Shades 2, and I'm back. Shades 2, and I'm back again. This is Shades 2, and I'm back. All right now. This is Shades 2, and I'm back again. Shades 2, and I'm back. Like and subscribe. Yeah. Thanks y'all for tuning in. This is Shades 2. Yeah. I'm lit, y'all. I'm lit the show. All right now. Yeah. Shades 2. All right, y'all. Welcome. Just waiting to see if anybody come in. I'm sure some people are watching in the bushes. You know, everybody else probably on other channels watching some bull crap. You know, because I know a lot of people like to do a lot of bull crap here on YouTube. Now, the thing is, some people do give some educational advice on YouTube, but then you got those that don't do that, y'all. Okay, so you know, a lot of people like watching foolishness, and I do realize that. But I'm still gonna do me over here. All right, I'm still going to do me over here. So let's go ahead and do this real quick, guys. Wait a minute. Let me go and do something real quick. I got to go back to what I was looking at on my phone. Log into two different lives and stuff. Okay, so let me go ahead and put my banner thing. I mean my comment thing up. Let's do this real quick, y'all. Me and my typing, man, it's a trip. Y'all know I usually don't come on Tuesdays. I just came in today because I got a little time. No. All right. So while everybody is coming in, you know, I don't know if anybody's watching in chat. I'm sure they are. While everybody is coming in, and I'll give people some time to come in. We're going to talk about some news articles. Okay, I'm going to give you the daily news, some recent news, before I start talking about the subject that I told you guys I was going to talk about tonight. Y'all, again, don't forget the thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and also leave a comment. You know, if you want to. And thank you to everybody in the bushes, everybody in the chat, and people who watch the replay. I appreciate everybody who tunes in to my videos. Don't forget to check my other lives out and my Dollar Tree hauls and walkthroughs, okay? And like those videos as well, okay? So we're going to go ahead and go over some recent news articles. Let me get off this weird-ass YouTube channel. Wait a minute. Let me take this out of my ear, y'all, because I have something else in my ear, too, so I can hear real good and stuff. Okay, one day I'm going to plug up my mics and stuff and actually use all the equipment that I do have for my YouTube channel. I never do it because I'm always like, rushing when I get home to start my lives and all that. Okay, so let's go over some news right now, and then I'll go over the topic. Maybe somebody will walk in by that time. Otherwise, they can watch it on the replay or whoever's in the bushes. All right, so let's go ahead and do this, y'all. Like I said, this is not normally my this is not really my normal day. And y'all, don't forget, tomorrow we're going to be talking about showing videos on crazy ways people die. Okay, that'll be tomorrow live. Remember, this is not my regular day. My regular days are Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Sometime I'll jump in throughout the week. It just depends. Okay, so let's go ahead. What? Okay, sorry about that, y'all. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. Let's see. Got to go to the archive. Okay. So, okay. So the first story I want to tell you guys about is about the 5-year-old little boy who was swept away out here in another part of California because of the flood. So I want to go over that with you guys real quick and tell you guys about that. It's two stories about him. Okay, one is when it happened, and the next one is the update. All right. So it says in this article, I'm gonna try to read this correctly tonight. Um, Let me get a sip of water. It says 5-year-old swept away in California floodwaters amid powerful storms. Okay. An unnamed 5-year-old boy was swept away in floodwaters along the central California coast on Monday. A lot of rain and wind pelted the region on Monday, according to KTLA. Rescue workers ended the search after scouring the surrounding area of Paso Robles for 7 hours, only to find the boy's shoes as conditions for divers worsened amid dangerous conditions. Despite not being found, authorities have yet to declare that the child is dead. Okay, so this is how the information they got regarding that. KTLA detailed that the boy and his mother were driving a truck on Monday around 8 a.m. when they became stranded in the floodwaters. Locals who witnessed the incident tried to pull the mother and son out of the truck. They were successful in safely removing the mother as the boy was instantly swept from the truck and taken downstream with the current. KTLA noted that there was no evacuation or shelter order in place when the mother left her house with the child. During the time of the search, many coastal counties, including Montecito, were told to evacuate, while officials urged others to shelter in place as the death toll rose to 14. Okay, so that was what happened on, I think I said Monday, right? Then today they did an updated, oh God, somebody was shot out here, Wildomar. Okay. They did an updated report today on the little boy. So this is what it said. Okay, this is from News Break. Okay, so they're still searching for the 5-year-old boy swept away by the California floods. Let me show y'all what he looked like. Cute little boy. Oh, this is so sad. Boy, stop playing with me. Okay, gosh. So let's see. So this is a cute little boy. Cutie pie. He just took that picture on Christmas. All right, so let's do this. Let's go ahead and do the camera back off, y'all. Stop camera. Okay. So the search continued today for a 5-year-old boy who was swept away by rapid floodwaters on Monday in California. Okay, let's go ahead and see what else they say. Authorities searched for the boy on Monday, but had to discontinue it after 5 hours due to extreme and unsafe weather conditions. A break in the storm is allowing first responders to continue the search. The San Luis Obispo County Sheriff's Office said it is using all available resources to help find the boy, including underwater search and rescue teams, as well as air support. Authorities said conditions are still very dangerous with how high the water level currently is and how rapidly the water is moving. Deputies said Cal is 4 feet tall, 52 pounds, and has dirty blonde hair and hazel eyes. He was last seen wearing blue jeans, a black puffer jacket with a red liner, as well as blue and gray Nike tennis shoes. Authorities strongly warn the public not to conduct their own searches, stating that it may put them in danger of becoming a victim themselves and using resources that are needed elsewhere. That is damn sad, y'all. 5 years old. Man, and then I wonder why they got the mom out first versus getting the boy out first. I wonder why. Let me see what these people said in the comment. Let's see. Somebody said, "What was he doing outside?" And if this child is found dead, you can blame the parents for that. It's the responsibility of the parents to keep their child safe inside, knowing there was a storm coming our way. And that's the same thing I was just saying. I'm like, if you know, like the day they told us, well, actually last night they told us, no, yeah, late last night they put out a flood advisory, and it was flashing across the screen many, many, many times. And it was just warning us of the weather that was coming. And so this morning when I got up, the wind was blowing real hard and everything, and I knew that it was a storm. Now I still went to work, but by the time I went to work, everything kind of died down. But the thing is that when people hear that it's going to be a storm and things like this, I'm just trying to figure out, why do they still go out? I mean, for real, and take their kids. Now, granted, when I lived in Keller, Texas, I'm not gonna lie, it was a tornado, and my crazy self wanted to go to the casino so bad, right? And I had somebody meeting me at the casino, and they went there too, and I met him at the casino, but it was a tornado. And as I was driving up the freeway to get to the casino, I saw one of those funnel clouds, whatever you call that, touching down, and I had to stop, on the freeway and everything. And then when I finally got to the casino, they only had one part of it open and all this other stuff. And he and I mean, we stayed there at the casino, but it just wasn't really that much fun because they had everything like almost closed out, and we all was in like one area. So, but I went by myself. I didn't take my kids with me or nobody else. And he went by himself. He didn't take no kids with him or anything else either. So if something would have happened, it just would have been me or either him. You know what I'm saying? No underage kids or anything like that. Even though it was still stupid for me to go to a casino on a date during a daggone tornado, but I just want to go to the casino so bad. But the thing is, if you know that they're telling you it's going to be a flood, right, and a lot of rain, you know that B cyclone hit here, right? And they said that would bring out a lot of rain and all types of stuff. If you saw the damage, you saw what it did, right, in Northern California. And then some little stuff the rain did here in Southern California. So, I mean, why would you still go out? Okay. Why would you still go out? I'm not trying to get on the mom because, I don't know why they went out. Maybe they had to go to the store or something. Maybe they didn't think that the storm was that bad. I don't know. But I'm just trying to figure out, why did the people who was trying to save them, why did they save the mom first versus getting the boy first? Because he's so small, it's going to be easier. You know what I'm saying? Even though the water don't care, because water, is strong, and all that stuff. It doesn't matter how big you are. The water would just bring, take you down the stream like it did the little boy. But I'm just saying, I think I would have been like, get my son first, because I mean, damn, I know he was scared too, going down all that water and stuff and everything, just being swept away. And then at 5 years old, he probably was crying for his mom and stuff. I don't know. He probably, oh God, I can't even imagine that. That is sad. But my prayers out to the mom. Some miracle, maybe the little boy is not dead or anything. I don't know. But my prayers go out to the mom and the dad and the entire family. That's really, really sad, y'all. And when y'all hear storm warnings and you hear that it's going to be a real big storm, don't be going outside trying to do stuff. Okay, they're giving you these warnings for a reason. Okay, don't try to play Mr. Brave person or Mrs. Brave person and go out. Don't do what I did either, going to a casino and all this other bull crap when you know a tornado is coming or a lot of rain or a snowstorm or anything, because those weather elements don't care. It'll take you down. And certainly don't take your kids out there, okay? All right. Let's see what else somebody said. Somebody else said, this little guy has been on my mind all night and day. Prayers for him and his family and friends. This is so tragic. Okay, somebody else said, I still don't understand why they didn't save the little boy first. The mom is stronger. That's exactly what I said. I don't care if somebody said she could have been easier. Forget that. Save the boy first, the baby. Save my baby first. Damn. He probably was in his car seat or something, I guess. But then again, he couldn't have been, because if he was in his car seat, he wouldn't have been swept away. You see what I'm saying? Because he would have been strapped in a car seat and stuff like that. You know, um, damn. I still say she shouldn't have went out because that rain came down so quick. You know what I'm saying? That she got trapped, got flooded. You know, the car did and everything. Got trapped in the water. Right? I say she still shouldn't have went out, man. These people know they be making some crazy, crazy decisions. Somebody said agreed. She's a fool and was warned of the danger. Still, when rescuing, they will for the closest, most reachable one, not the most deserving. Okay, I can barely understand what she just wrote, but I do know what she's saying. Okay, they do reach for the closest, but since that is a baby, I still say they should have reached for the child first versus the mom and try to save the child. Okay, too sad. Okay, yeah, that's sad, y'all. But anyway, again, my prayers to the mom. I'm not gonna say my condolences because I hope the little boy is not found dead. Okay, I know this would be a very huge miracle if he isn't, but I'm still praying that he isn't. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna say my prayers. Everybody keep on saying the same thing while I was a little kid out, but like I said before, we just don't know why they went out, why the mom went out. We just do not know why the mom took her baby and herself out and where did they go? You know what I'm saying? Where did they go? So we just do not know. Okay, so let's go ahead and go over the next story, guys. Okay. And before we talk about this ratchet stuff that I got to talk about, because we got some idiots online, and especially some of these men. Okay, for real, for real. And I just got to talk about it. Okay, so yeah, let's talk about this story right here, y'all. Where the mom she actually killed the home invader who broke. Obviously, I just said home invader. Um, but she killed him. Okay, let me go ahead and read the story. Okay, a Louisiana mom shot and killed a home invader to protect her two young children, authorities said. The suspect, 51-year-old Robert, he does not look like 51, Rims, was armed with a shovel and a lug wrench when he allegedly forced his way into a woman's home in Hammond around 5 a.m. Sunday, according to the Blank Parish Sheriff's Office. Okay. He does not look like he's 50 some years old. Okay. A physical altercation broke out between the homeowner and Rims, after which the resident shot the intruder, according to the sheriff's office. Rims was pronounced dead at the scene, authorities said. Rims was on parole at the time of the home invasion after spending about 20 years in prison for armed robbery, according to the sheriff's office. Rims was also allegedly committed a carjacking hours before the home invasion, authorities said. Of course, no arrests have been made because the lady killed him. Okay. This case appears to be a homeowner's exercising Second Amendment rights to protect herself and her children from a violent home invasion. Self-defense, self-defense, self-defense. That's why no arrest was made. Okay. And the dude is dead. Like I said before. Once the investigation is completed, the case will be forwarded to the district attorney's office for further review. And we know there will not be no charges because he broke into her house, did a home invasion, got into a whole altercation with her, and he got exactly what he deserved. Let me show y'all this dude right here before I start reading these comments. I'm glad. Let me let y'all hear this news thing too. This is from ABC News. Okay, listen. This is the storm. Wait, why do they always do this, y'all? Okay, we're not gonna play this because I thought it was an actual thing on the what I just read, and it's not. They're talking about the flood thing here, the storm. So this is the guy right here. Let me show y'all what he looking like. He does not look 51. I actually thought he was younger. He was in jail for 20 years and was out on parole. Okay. Honestly, they're gonna have to stop letting these criminals out of jail. Okay, for real, for real. Okay, he was just in jail for armed robbery. Then he gets out, carjacks someone, and then commits another violent act. Okay, if this lady didn't have her GUN, no telling what this dude would have done to the lady and her kids. Okay, so I don't blame her for what she did, and I actually commend her for doing this. okay, versus just screaming and stuff like that. I love it when women stick up for themselves, right? And take care of their family. It shows strength. I love that. I love seeing that in a woman because in these times that we have today, you can't be weak. You just can't be. All that screaming like in the movies and stuff, those days are over. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad, I'm very glad that she did exactly what I would have done for real. And I'm happy about that. I'm really am. Let's go ahead and read these comments. Somebody said, I would have done the same thing and I'm prepared to do the same thing. Prison didn't straighten that guy right. Do the crime, you pay the time if caught. Every criminal should be smart enough to know you could get shot. He paid the price with his life. He made bad choices. I do not feel sorry for him. I do feel sorry for the mother who was put in the position by the criminal. She'll have to live with killing this person for the rest of her life. She did the right thing. I don't think she would live with that because it was self-defense. And if she wouldn't have acted in self-defense, no telling what he would have done to her, the mom, and then the children. You know what I'm saying? I just don't think she would have thought about that. She'll think about that for the rest of her life. She may think that maybe, he probably should have did it and then she would have had to do that. But as far as like, she had to kill him, no, because she saved herself and her kids, point blank. Okay, let's see. Somebody said she made the right choice, which I agree. Who knows when this guy might go from stealing to killing? We don't know his intentions, but we know he's broken into what? But we know he's broken into and stolen a lot. A woman has the right to protect herself and her family from harm. Okay. So, like, somebody said, I hate to see anyone get killed, but when it comes to my families or my family living lives being threatened, I will respond with deadly force. This was a single mother protecting her child or children. In If more people handle home invasions like she did, maybe people would think twice about breaking into houses. She absolutely did the right thing. And you know what? I agree. Okay. Somebody said one down, about 60 million more to go, not including future rappers. They'll take care of themselves. I really didn't want to read that because all rappers are not bad and making bad choices and getting killed. Okay, we'll talk about that subject another time. Okay, because all rappers are not getting killed. Okay, just certain people may be, getting killed. I hate when I hear people say, "Oh, all rappers are getting killed." That's not true. There's a lot of rappers out here. Only a certain type of people are getting killed. Okay, that rap point blank. Somebody said this lady did the right thing, protecting her family. I would have done the same. I have a permit and license as a former armed security own a Glock. If any criminal charges comes, wait, no, no, no. If any criminal comes to my home, just say hello to my little friend. Okay. Anyway, like I said before, if somebody breaks into your home, you have all the right to defend yourself. Okay. Once they're inside your home, putting you and your family in harm's way. Point blank. The days are over of women just sitting around letting these tripped out dudes just break in and do whatever they want to do. Okay. Point blank. It's time for women to step up. Stop letting these people do whatever they want to you guys and defend yourself and your family, whether there is a man there or not. Because nobody cares about a man being there these days. They'll, him and then come for you. So it's best to know how to do things on your own and be that second or maybe even that first backup. Point blank. I'm so glad she did what she needed to do. Because no telling what this hood rat would have done to her children and then her. Point blank. All right. So, like that guy said, we got one out the way. Now we got to get some more out the way. Point blank. All right, let's go to the next article. So, y'all, Mariah Carey just filed for primary custody of her and Nick Cannon's kids, y'all. Okay. Okay. She said the dad doesn't see them that much. So she's filing primary custody. Okay. So they both did agree on joint custody, okay, back in 2014. But a source is claiming the Grammy winner 42, now wants primary custody of 12-year-old twins, Moroccan and Monroe. The buzz comes as the comedian continues to expand his broad. You know, he had another child last month, the 12th. Okay. I thought they just said she wants it. The reality of the situation is that Monroe and Moroccan are usually with Mariah anyway, an insider disclosed to Radar online. Nick doesn't see much of them. While the source insisted the Masked Singer host 42 isn't a bad father by any means, his large pack makes it difficult for him to spend enough quality time with each of his tykes. She wants to put him on notice that he can't just fill in and out of their lives while he attend to his other children. I don't know who wrote this, y'all. The insider explained. And she wants legal standing as the twins' primary caregiver. Okay. They said on the December episode of the Check Up with Dr. David Agus, Cannon admitted he struggles with time management when it comes to balancing parenthood and his career. Okay, so yeah, she's, I guess, if this person is telling the truth, I don't know if this is true. Allegedly, she's going for primary custody of the two twins that her and Nick Cannon share. Okay, let's see what people said in this comment. Somebody said, how can you be a good father, but also not see much of your kids? Those are two separate things. You can't be a good father and not spend time with your kids. Somebody else said it means he is a good father when he does spend time with his kids. Okay, let's go ahead and next. Just another bum, not being there for his kids. Having lots of money doesn't make it right. How many women are out there with a bunch of kids and no daddy? It's a shame and a disgrace. Somebody said, you don't know what's going on. You sound like it's something going on with you and your kids. She's the only one complaining. What about his other kids? Somebody said, she's the only one that doesn't need his money, duh. Somebody said, I wouldn't say bomb. Having a lot of money doesn't make everything right, but it is something. Otherwise, there would be no concept of child support. Okay. Somebody said, I hope she does. It's so irresponsible and selfish of Nick having a bunch of kids everywhere. Okay, somebody else said it's no one business. Okay, so he can do whatever he wants to as long as he can take care of them. Okay. All right, y'all. I don't have no comment on that. Okay, I mean, they can do however they want to. They know what's going on in their lives. So that's all I'm gonna say about that. I just wanted to let you guys know. Allegedly, Mariah Carey is filing for primary custody of her two twins with Nick Cannon because she's saying Nick Cannon does not have enough time to spend with her, him and her kids. You know what I'm saying? And that's just where it's at. All right. And Nick Cannon is 42, huh? Still young. 42. Okay, let's see. Y'all know Darnell Jones, the singer, was involved in a car crash after falling asleep while driving, y'all. Man, these people know. Ooh. That's why when I get tired, I just stop driving. I just stop driving because you'll fall asleep quickly. So R&B singer Darnell Jones is counting himself lucky after escaping a car crash. Okay. The Life Goes On crooner shared an Instagram post on Tuesday, January 10th, revealing that he had crashed his Mercedes Benz into a ditch after falling asleep behind the wheel. I'm glad he's okay. The 49-year-old was fortunate to have not suffered any injuries, but said the experience has taught him a valuable lesson about driving while tired. He said, I fell asleep while driving yesterday and ended up in a ditch. He wrote in his caption. I walk away with no injuries, but I learned a valuable lesson that if you're tired, just park the car because this could be very bad. He added, I know that I am truly protected, but I needed this experience. Thank you, God, for wrapping your arms around me as you have always done. My love and loyalty is to you. Jones also shared a series of photos documenting the aftermath of his crash, showing his silver Mercedes-Benz S-Class stranded in a ditch by the side of the road. Wow. Y'all, let me show you his car. What happened? So he's blessed. And thank God it was just a little ditch. Because I love Darnell Jones. Wait, let me see. Gosh, let's see. This damn phone. Let me see, y'all. Oh, man, what did I just do? I be doing the most when I be on this damn thing, y'all. I don't want to go to... I done got off the whole thing. Let's see. Let's go back to his story. Darnell Jones. Darnell Jones. Let's go back to his thing, y'all. Let me get back to his pictures of his car and show y'all. Here's what Darnell looks like now. I know y'all probably ain't seen him in a long time. I did not know he was that old. Almost 50 years old, man. He's still fine though. He's still fine. He aging good. Let's see. Oh wow, man. Look. Got my shirt pulled up. Let's see. In a straight up ditch. Okay. Darnell. All right. Like I said, I'm glad he's fine. Okay, let's go ahead and read some of these um, comments here. Okay, somebody say glad he is good. I mean, glad he is good and nobody else got hurt. Seems crazy to drive when you know you're that tired. Too many wide options out here to be taking those type of risks. I say the same thing. You know, I say the same thing. I agree. Somebody said we got to take care of ourselves. Self care is important. Sending love, light, and blessings to him. Okay. Somebody said hire a driver when you are tired or had too much to drink. Please. Somebody else said nobody but God. Somebody else said I bet he won't do that again. Somebody said Darnell Jones, you made it out of the storm. God healed you and pulled you through. Praise him. Give him the glory. Now, falling asleep while driving. No falling asleep while driving. Okay, y'all, that's right. When you get tired, pull over. Okay. Hey, Elisa, you drunk, don't drive. I remember a long time ago, I was so when I lived in Atlanta, and I had to make like an emergency trip to Mississippi, right? Because emergency situation came up. I was so tired, y'all, from working and stuff. So I went on and drove all the way from Atlanta to Mississippi, right? To Laurel, Mississippi. And my butt wanted to get back home the same day. Okay, mind you, I was already tired. Okay, y'all, I don't even remember how I got home. I'm gonna be perfectly honest because the entire time, I'm not joking when I tell you I was falling asleep. I do not remember how I got home. For real, for real. Now, whether you believe in God or not, He definitely helped me get home because I'm gonna tell you straight up. I was knocked out, falling asleep every time I was driving. Why I didn't stop, I don't know. I mean, I was trying to get back home because I needed to go to work, get home so I can go to work the next day. But I was so thankful to God that I made it back safe and sound. Because you know what? I made a straight up commitment that I would never do that again in my life. Because I still don't know how I got home. And that drive was like a 6 hour drive. Okay. I think about a 6, 7 hour drive from Atlanta to Mississippi, maybe even longer than that. I don't know. I don't remember, but I just know one thing that I got home safe and sound. Okay. And I think I pulled over a couple times and dozed off and then started driving again, things like that. But a straight up sleep while I was driving. And so, yeah, if you are tired, I don't care if you have to get to work or wherever you have to get to. Just stop, go to sleep, get back early in the morning, get back up early in the morning, and then start all over again because it's not worth it. You can get killed, you can kill somebody else. If you have your children in the car with you, you can kill them or get hurt, or they can get hurt, or you can hurt someone else. And then if you do cause an accident and you fell asleep, you're probably going to be charged as well. So think about it. Don't When you get tired, stop, go to a hotel or whatever the case is, and get a good night's sleep and get back up in the morning and start your day again. I'm glad Darnell was okay, and my prayers go out to him. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about this man who killed his and then we're gonna go ahead and talk about what we need to talk about after that, because I definitely need to first let me show y'all this little girl. She was jamming, y'all. Let me show y'all her. She was jamming. Look, y'all, wait, let me show y'all this video. The girl jamming. This little girl, y'all, she is jamming, boy. No, girl is get it, girl. She's a cutie pie too. Oh, little girl. This little girl got some attitude too, y'all. I love it. I just had to show y'all that because that little girl got some attitude and everything, man. She was doing those moves, y'all. That African dancing. She was a cutie pie too. Very cute, very adorable. Okay, I just wanted to show y'all that real quick. Okay, let me go ahead and read this next article. Okay. It's about this dude, okay, who shot his pregnant ex-fiance because she broke up with him. I'm gonna tell y'all straight up, y'all better check out these dudes. And these dudes better check out some of these women too that you guys are dating and hooking up with, okay, and having children with. Okay. Check them out. I'm telling you straight up, because you never know. You never know what you're getting into. Okay. Let me go ahead and read this real quick, guys. Okay. So a man shot his pregnant ex-fiance hours after the two broke up. Okay. A man has been charged Tuesday in connection to the death of his pregnant fiance, who he allegedly shot in a in a Lakeville parking lot just days before she was due to give birth. Dante McCray, he looked older too than 32. Goodness. Let me show y'all this dude, y'all. He looks older than 32, man. Wow, this man look like he about 52. Let me see. Hold up. Hurry up. This dude right here looks older than 32, y'all. Gosh. Let me go back to him. Let me see if they show that picture of him again. And this is the girl. Hopefully it'll stay right here so y'all can see. Oh, wait a minute. I should have paused it. What I'm going to do is show y'all the article, okay? I'm going to let y'all listen to the thing first. That's what I'll do. I'll let you listen to the whole thing. Wait. Kyla was taken to Hennepin Health. Let me do this. She died, but doctors let me rewind this first, okay?
Tonight, family and friends of Kyla O'Neill are holding a prayer vigil. She was pregnant with her fourth child when she was shot and killed. That baby was delivered by C-section at the hospital and is in critical condition. It happened in the parking lot of the Amazon warehouse in Lakeville on Sunday night. Court records say that she had been arguing most of the day with 32-year-old Dante McCray, the father of her unborn child. Today, Dakota County prosecutors charged McCray with second-degree murder. They say if the baby doesn't survive, he will face additional charges. WCCO's Reg Chapman has more on what led up to this family tragedy.
He didn't deserve what happened to her. She had a promising future. Katina O'Neill fights back tears as she talks about her daughter Kyla.
Oh,
a single
cute.
Bullet to the neck took her life. She was in a car in the Amazon parking lot with the father of her unborn child when the shot was fired. Kyla was taken to Hennepin Healthcare where she died, but doctors delivered her baby boy, Messiah.
They went through it, as a couple. I mean, they all go through it, but sometimes it got a little physical, sometimes it didn't.
Court records say the day she was killed, 32-year-old Dante McCray and Kyla were arguing.
She broke it off with him, asked him to leave.
According to the criminal complaint, McCray got a ride to his mother's home with all his belongings.
Last time I seen her, she was getting in her car. That's the last time I seen her. I tried to go with her. She said, no, Mama, I want to go alone. I thought she was going to vent and, deal with what she just went through by herself.
But court records say Kyla went to McCray's mom's home to pick him up and take him to work in Lakeville. He had a gun in his bag. McCray claimed he tried to clear the weapon of any live ammunition, and it went off, hitting Kyla. O'Neal told investigators a different story.
I guess this time it's just... He couldn't deal with the simple fact that she was leaving him.
She says she stepped in to separate the pair that day because McCray was being aggressive with Kyla. Court records say McCray told Kyla if she had another man around his kids, he would kill her. He also told Kyla and her family members, "You all ain't bulletproof." After seeing surveillance video, McCray finally admitted to raising the gun, pointing it at Kyla, and pulling the trigger. Reg Chapman, WCCO.
That's a damn shame, y'all. Wait a minute, hold
Baby
on.
Messiah is fighting for his life. The O'Neal family is asking for your prayers.
Okay, that's a damn shame, y'all. Okay, that's a damn shame. Okay. I'm not even going to read the article anymore because you heard the whole story. Okay. He could face up to 40 years in prison, y'all, if convicted. I'll tell you that. And I hope he gets convicted, which he is, because they already know he did it. And I hope he gets a lot of years because what he did was absolutely not even called for, period. Okay. I don't know why some of these men cannot accept the fact that a woman wants to move on. Okay. They always talking about they don't want another man around their kids and they don't want you to leave, but they don't do the right things to secure you. Okay. They don't do the right things to secure a person. And then when you want to get up and leave, they want to get all crazy and act violent and do stupid shit. Okay. I mean, that's just plainly ridiculous. And hopefully the baby makes it. Okay. I really do hope that. And she was about to give birth anyway. You guys just heard that. 9 months pregnant. He's acting like an idiot, in fighting and arguing and all this other stuff. I hate that she maintained a relationship further with him anyway if they were getting into arguments. And, contrary to what people say, it's not normal to argue all the time with your significant other. I don't know why people think that. Okay. Yeah, you may have an argument sometime, but not all the time. That's not normal. I mean, how could you even be happy if you are constantly arguing, fighting with one another? How's that happiness? And then, when you're in a relationship like this, the best thing to do, especially if it's physical, is to get out of it immediately. Don't even go any further. I don't understand why some of these women, continue on with relationships with these type of men and then having babies with them, even marrying them, and then they want to leave, then, something crazy happens. I don't understand that. My condolences goes out to her mom, to her family members, to her friends, and I really do pray that the little baby pull through. I really do. And I hope that they give this dude the maximum years that he can get in prison because he took all those years away from that girl over stupidity. And I hope they give him 40 years. I really do. Because he's 32 now, 42, 52, 62, 70. He'll be 72 when he get out. Even if they give him 30, he'll still be old when he get out. He'll be 62. He should know better. You do not handle stuff by doing violence to people or killing someone. He probably was sitting there telling her he loved her a couple of days ago or whatever the case is. Then next thing you know, he's trying to harm her because she wants to leave. She wants to break it up. I don't know. People got to do better. Okay, men, you got to do better. Women, you need to do better too and pick better men to be with. Don't settle for guys who are violent and cheating and doing the most. Just like me and you too. Don't settle for women who are violent, who cheats, lie, and things like that. You can have a happy relationship if you just pick the right people to date. Point blank. And if you know what you want in a woman or a man. Because I'm telling you, that is just plainly ridiculous. When I saw that story, I originally saw it, the other day, and when I, read more about it, I was like, wow, it's just ridiculous when I read stuff like that. Here's another one. See, some of these people, some of these men are just straight up crazy for real. This is the last article I'm going to. I may just play this video. Let me play this video for you guys, okay? So just listen. Wait, let's let these commercial goes off first. Let's let these commercial go off first. They kill me. Here you go. Let's see. Let me turn it up. Damn it. Wait a minute, y'all. It's buffering and everything else. Wait, it's buffering, guys. Just hold on. Why come this shit don't be working like it should be working on these sites? Here it is. Wait a minute. I hope they talk. They may not talk. I may have to read this. Okay, let me go ahead and read it. Got music playing and stuff. I mean, come on now. Okay, so the family of 5 believed to have been killed in a murder-suicide in High Point, North Carolina. Okay, they have identified the members. I'm not going to give their names out. Okay, I'm just going to take you to age. Okay, so the husband, he killed himself. Okay, he's 45, or he was 45. He shot his wife, who was 46. He shot their 3 children. One was 18, one was 16, and one was 10. That's a damn shame, y'all. Okay. Police clarified the ages of the victims, stating that the 2 minors were killed rather than 3 as previously stated. Officers made the grisly discovery after being led to the home by an adult male and adult female who were running down the street, screaming that they needed help. Just after 7 a.m. on January 7, High Point Police Captain Matt Truitt told WFMY. According to the Greensboro News and Record, investigators later interviewed the 2 people who had screamed for help. One of the two lives lives in the home, and the other person was a visitor, Truitt said. Let me show you the lady who got the wife, y'all. This is the wife. Beautiful lady. Very pretty. So according to records cited by Fox 8, officials had received calls to the home in 2014, 2016, 2019, and January 2022. Prior to this weekend incident, the most recent call to the home was January 3rd, 2022, when officers served an involuntary mental commitment order, the department noted in the release. Let me stop right here. Now, some weeks ago, I talked to you guys about mental health. I know we meet these men and women. We think we can help them and change them and, just really help them all we can and make them act correct, make them be like they should be. Sometimes you can, but sometimes you just can't, point blank. Okay, so for me, I honestly just wouldn't even deal with someone who has mental issues. I just wouldn't. Okay, because this dude right here probably had some mental problems going on. And I know when people get married, they want to stick it out, and like I just said, help the person and all this other stuff. But some people, you just can't really help them. You have to really just let the doctors, and maybe they need to be in a mental institution, or just not with you, point blank. Okay, because some of these disorders people have, it can definitely make them do some really violent things. Okay, and you just never know how a person will react when they are suffering from certain mental diseases. Like for example, if someone is suffering from bipolar disorder. Okay, now I went over different types of bipolar disorders, right? And some may not be as bad as the others. I can't remember exactly what I said when I was reading those definitions. However, you already know that a lot of people who have bipolar disorders, they can go from being nice 1 minute to being not nice the next minute, especially if they don't take their medication. Y'all remember when I was telling y'all about the dude who was end up being a scammer, a conner? I mean, just a straight up criminal that I was telling you guys about. And I was telling you that he was dating a girl who had bipolar disorder, and she ended up stabbing him. Okay, that was one prime example because she would be nice sometimes. Sometimes she would just be going off. I remember they used to fight. So when people have these type of disorders, you just don't know, especially if they don't take their medicine. Now, if they take their medication correctly and they're going to get their psychiatric help and they're just doing everything correctly, I don't know. I don't know. I can't say. For me, I don't even know if I still want to deal with them. Okay. But for somebody who don't take their medication like they're supposed to, and they're not doing everything they need to do, and they're just acting crazy all the time, I don't know if I could deal with that. And I definitely couldn't put my kids around that because that person could flip off anytime. And it's just really, I just couldn't do it, y'all. Let me finish reading this, okay? So anyway, they said that High Point Police Lieutenant Patrick Welsh told NBC News that he believes Robert was suffering from some mental illness, like I just said. According to authorities, a motive is still being investigated, and no additional information will be released to protect the investigation. Okay? They saying if you're experiencing domestic violence, call the National Domestic Violence Hotline at 1-800-799-7233 or go to the hotline.org. All calls are toll free and confidential. I'm sorry. The hotline is available 24/7 in more than 170 languages. Beautiful lady. Okay, very pretty. So, somebody said, Zoanne said, this is happening way too often. Why not just do you and leave the rest of the family out of your sick agenda? None of these children deserve this horrible death. Kids shouldn't be left alone. Such a tragedy. The thing is, if he got a mental illness, he can't just go and do him. The woman need to go do her and get away from that. Okay, I'm gonna say it and I'm gonna say it again. You cannot be with these people who have these mental issues. Okay, and then some of them don't want to take their medication. Some of them don't go to the psychiatrist or anything. It's only a matter of time before they flip off and do some crazy stuff. And you got to look at the warning signs. You meet a person and they doing random stuff, going off over every little bitty thing, just acting very violent, getting excessively, getting really, not excessively, but getting extremely mad and look like they uncontrollable. And then they suffering from a mental illness. I'll just say no, just cut that loose right then and there for real. Because some people you just can't help. There are some that you can help, but some you just can't help, y'all. And you're putting yourself as well as your children at a risk. And I don't understand why he killed all the kids either. But you can't understand a person with mental conditions, okay? With mental conditions when it comes to um, suffering from like bipolar disorders, split personalities. Let's see what else. Just severe mental illnesses like that. When they being psychotic. What is the other one? It was another one that I mentioned. I can't remember. But any type of weird, like, those type of conditions. It's just hard to try to help some of these people. and it's not really up to us to help them, you know. So for me, if I know that a person has a mental disorder, depending on what it is and how the person is and stuff, I just don't know if I can deal with that for real, for real, for real. Because if somebody acting crazy around me, I'm actually gonna forget about your mental illness. I'm really and I'm gonna do what I need to do. Oh, girl, I'm just talking about some news articles right now, and I was talking about the man who killed his wife and his 3 children, and then himself. And they said that he suffered from some type of mental disorder. Okay, and I'm telling people, especially women, if you meet a dude or whatever the case is, and he has some type of mental disorder, don't be trying to help them if they can't be helped. Okay, and if they're not taking any medications and not seeking the proper the proper health care regarding that, why do you guys even try to deal with these type of people? I don't care how nice they are, because when people are suffering from certain mental disorders, they can flip off anytime over anything. Certainly if you try to leave them, or even just any little damn thing. Okay, I have talked to people who have certain mental disorders, and they go from 1 to 500 and really quick. You know, there's only certain people you can deal with if they have a mental disorder, but a lot of people you just can't. You know, this is like how many articles I've read about the man killing the woman because he's suffering from some type of mental disorder. And then not only does he kill his wife, he killed the children too. Just ended their lives. I don't even think he should have killed nobody. If he was unhappy or whatever, go somewhere and do your own stuff. Why do you have to bring everybody down with you? Why? Okay, let's see. Happy said, I'm sure it's more to this tragic story. The way things are these days put families in situation where it stresses their mental health. Divorce, violence, infidelity, financial, and so many other factors to strain families to do crazy things such as this. You know what? I agree somewhat, but there is nothing. There should be nothing that can make a husband or even a wife kill their spouse and children. I don't care what you go through. Okay, going through financial problems, even divorce, or even if the person cheat, you don't go and kill your significant other. It's certainly not your children. Okay, point blank, you don't do that. Okay, shit, there's no excuse for that. I don't care how much you go through. So he clearly does have a mental disorder, because all this other stuff, this violence this man talking about in this comment, um, divorce, infidelity, financial problems, and blase, those are not no excuses to be violent like that and kill your entire family. Okay, point blank. If he wanted to kill himself, he could have went off and did that to himself, and all his little problems would have went away. The ones he on earth would have went away. He still would have had the problems. He just didn't know it. Okay, but at least his wife and kids would still be alive. They probably would be sad, but at least they would be alive. He not only took his kids' life away, he took his wife's life away. He just messed up everything by doing that. He did not handle anything correctly. There's no excuse for anybody to take somebody else's life unless it's self-defense, point blank. No excuse whatsoever. And too bad he did kill himself. But that's okay, because I do believe what the Bible say and everything else. So I'm pretty sure he is going to wish that he did not kill his family and himself either, point blank. It doesn't matter what people believe, because we know what the truth is, point blank. And he will remember what he did. He's going to pay for it, point blank. He's already paying for it. I agree with Reba. She said murder is never the answer to any problem, except in the case of self-defense, just like I just said. If it's not self-defense, there is no reason why you should take anyone's life, period. Somebody said, so sad that it happened, but that's why I'm a bachelor for life. from the cradle to the grave. Your loved one ain't going to always be with you forever. If they don't leave you for somebody else, they have to die, and that's on God. Okay, this person is a little off. Okay, because I mean, what is he saying? Okay, the thing is, oh my God, what is this guy saying? I don't even know what he just said. Okay, uh, look, it's simple like this. You don't stay a bachelor because you're scared people are going to leave you. Okay, that's a part of life. No one is going to live forever. Okay, um, I don't know. I just can't even talk more about what this dude wrote because it's just crazy. Okay. All right. Somebody else said, Mary said, so very sad. Why the children? They did not deserve to die, period. I never will understand why people will want to harm a child when they have not had a chance to grow up. Such a horrible tragedy. And my heart breaks and goes out to the families involved. And mine too. I send my prayers out to the parents of the mom and the children and even the husband because what he did was just a disgrace. Very, 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 very horrible, you know. All right, guys. Mm-mm-mm. So yeah, some of those stories I read tonight, these articles, was just a hot mess. All these men killing their wives, killing themselves, you know, just a daggone mess, y'all. And I really feel sorry for a lot of people in this world today because they get into these relationships and meet people and stuff like that, and it just, a lot of negative things happen. You know what I'm saying? With some of these people, it's really sad. I didn't even read this story, guys. This all is killing, All of these articles went from newsbreak.com, and I did tell you guys individually where they were taken from. All right. And don't forget, everything in this video is protected by um, the 1976 Copyright Act, which allows us to use information for educational, instructional, for commenting, to give our opinion, for research, entertainment purposes. Everything is protected by the 1976 Fair Use Act, okay, the Copyright Act. That information will be below like always, okay? Let me get some more water. These news articles always make me feel sad, y'all, reading about some of these. I really take my hat off to these reporters because these stories, when I read them about kids getting killed, especially the 5-year-old get swept away in flood waters, and then the mom and the kids getting killed, and all these this other story where the dude killed his pregnant girlfriend and the baby, hopefully a baby pulls through and stuff. These are horrible stories, point blank. You know what I'm saying? And I don't even know how news reporters read this stuff all day and be around this all day. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just like, woo, it takes stuff away when you read these articles, especially if you just look more into them and stuff. And then you look at these pictures of these people and stuff, and then you just be feeling sad, especially like with this 5-year-old boy. Okay. When I looked at this picture, I was like, wow. I mean, you just imagine, at least I do. I started imagining what happened and blase, blase. You know what I'm saying? How he was crying and things like this. So I don't know how news reporters do all this when they report, bad news like this and things like that. But anyway, guys, that's what I wanted to tell you about. Keep you abreast of everything that's been happening and things like that. Let's take a little break. Let me go get some water. I'll be right back because I got to get, straight from reading those stories. That was a damn trip, y'all. All right, guys, we're gonna do part 2 now. Let me go ahead and do this little thing over again so I can just get out this mood of reading this little these articles. Man, I like it when kids get killed. I'm gonna just tell y'all straight up. Okay. I do not like it when children get killed. Point blank. Man. Okay. Let's take a little what's the name and go on to our next topic, which y'all know, of course, is going to be straight up ratchet. Y'all, you know, I am so tired of some of these people on fucking YouTube, y'all. Okay, I should have took a Tylenol. Let me go take a Tylenol. I got a whole straight headache from that day going reading those articles, y'all. I got a straight up headache from that. So I'm about to take a Tylenol real quick, y'all. Cause man, it's hard to go from one, you know, when you read the news like that and then go into this next subject. So let me take a Tylenol because I got a straight up headache. For real, for real, for real, y'all. Damn. These people are absolutely nuts, y'all. And get more and more crazier as the daggone years go by. Damn, how could you take your own kid's life? Man, I mean, for real. Damn. I told you I had to take 2 Tylenol. Fucking crazy ass people out here in this world today. That's why I promise you, I cannot marry a crazy ass dude or be dating him because I'm gonna be ready for him when he start flipping off like that. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all, and he's gonna be getting himself murked because I'm not gonna be playing these little games, with these people. Damn, women, y'all stop doing. Y'all stop that shit. Stop letting these crazy ass men, okay, do stuff to your kids and to yourself. Y'all stop it. Damn, y'all know these men are crazy that y'all be with. Shit, you should be prepared for these dudes. For real, for real. You know these people are crazy? Shit. Now, granted, all crazy people don't do all this stuff. I'm going to tell you that straight up. All of them don't do it. But some do, okay? So when you know you with a crazy lunatic, prepare for it. Okay, when he start acting crazy, he trying to get weapons and shit, talking about he going to kill you and things like this. Oh, and definitely get away from them, but still be prepared because you know some people like to follow you, threaten you, and do stalking. Okay, so y'all got to stop. I'm telling you, start doing stuff. Start protecting yourself and your kids, just like that lady did. I commend her. Let me clap for her again. I commend what she did. Okay, the one who the man broke into her house and stuff, and her 2 kids was there, and she was there, and she protected them, like I would have done. And he's exactly where he should be at, in that morgue, okay? Because he shouldn't have came and broke into her house, point blank. So yeah, we got to step up, y'all. We got to stop letting these men just do anything, you know? Shit, forget that. All them little kids lost their little lives. You know what I'm saying? Moms lost their lives over some stupid dude. You know? Don't even make no sense. Y'all, get rid of these people. You can be single. It's not too bad. You know? I mean, you know, and if you still want someone, hey, you can find somebody else later on, you know? Stop putting up with these damn crazy ass men. And women, start looking at the warning signs. The warning signs, the red flags. Damn. And I'm talking about women because the articles I just read, those were women and children who got killed. So when y'all want to get on here and start talking about women do it too, I did not just read articles about any women killing no damn men or killing the children. I just read about the men doing this. So that's why I'm talking to the women. Stop dealing with these damn dudes that are violent, okay? And got mental illnesses and you know they can get violent. Stop doing that. You putting your kids in jeopardy. Stop doing that shit. If I was with a dude, husband or not, and I know he crazy as hell, we're getting a divorce, and he better not pull up because he's gonna be pulling back out in a different way than he came, and that's on everything, okay? Because I don't play that crap. Y'all know what I'm saying? I don't play that crap with somebody. I don't care who they are messing with my kids. I change from a woman to a man when you messing with my kids, and I'm not getting ready to fight your man ass either. I'm gonna give you something else. You know what I'm saying? Why would I be fighting a man? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, y'all got to stop with this shit. You know, you with a dude, he violent, he threatening you and shit. The first thing you need to do is get away from him. And if that don't work, then you know what you need to do. Point blank. Y'all stop being slow about certain things and stop talking about you so in love where you risk your own safety for these dudes, because clearly they're not in love with you if they can beat your ass, okay, or kill you or hurt your children. Y'all cut that shit out for real, on a for real, for real. Cut that out. Because you know what? A lot of innocent people, especially these little kids, their lives are being cut short because their mom did not do what she needed to do by getting rid of his ass, point blank. You know what I'm saying? Damn. Let me look at this thing right here. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get to the next thing, y'all, because that I don't, like I said before, I don't like even talking about certain type of articles, and I really probably shouldn't even read them because it kind of pisses me off every time I read about kids getting killed by some man or even a woman. I don't give a shit who would have did it. Okay, I still don't like it, period. I think women need somewhere to hide out when getting a divorce at this point. True enough, but I also think women need to start standing up for themselves and stop letting these men do the most. Okay? Because no human being on this earth can withstand certain things. I don't give a damn if they're a man, a woman. I don't care. Y'all need to stop being scared of these fucking dudes and defend yourself. Shit, if need be. I wish I would be with a dude and I'm scared of him. I wish I would be. Okay. I don't give a shit how big that dude is. I got something to bring him down to the right size if need be. Okay? Point blank. And you don't have to be ghetto. You don't have to be a hood rat. You don't have to be low class or anything like that to be able to defend yourself or to not take mess from no one. Point blank. You're absolutely crazy if you let somebody do anything they want to you and your children. Please. Now, you may want them to do anything to you, but you shouldn't let them do anything to your kids. Point blank. Y'all better stand up. Y'all stand up to women and play like you bad. So stand up to that guy. Shit. Point blank. And stop letting these men kill your children. Dang. That didn't make no sense. And look, and family people, family members, when y'all know y'all daughters or sisters or mom or whatever is with violent men, talk to that damn woman or girl and let her know what's up. Now, if you talk to her, you try to get her away from him and she just don't do it, then that's on her. But if they got kids, hey, it's some things you can do about that. Trust me, it really can. There really is some things you can do about that. Because in the long run, you're trying to let me go ahead and clear my account on something. You're trying to save your grandkids or your nieces and nephews' life. Let me transfer this money over real quick, y'all. I don't give a damn how much I put in the bank. I still have to put more in there. It just seems like all the damn time. Let me see. Yeah, just do better, women. Stop taking abuse from these damn men, for real. Stop putting your kids in jeopardy because these stories are just getting more and more and more. And it's ridiculous. Kids wanted to see, tomorrow. They wanted to be grown. They wanted to, go on their first dates, and the 18-year-old was just starting out. Come on now. This nut could actually, this is plainly crazy. Can just shoot his kids. Who in the fuck can really do that? For real. Let me transfer this over real quick. I got to put this money back in my other account, y'all. Because I made a mistake today. Let's see. I forgot to let me just transfer this real quick and make sure I did this right. Okay, yeah, and then I'll just transfer that back to my savings account tomorrow, maybe. I'll put something back in there. Okay, now it's straight. Okay, so you got to take care of your business, y'all. You have to. But anyway, let's go ahead and move on. Because like I said, I was pissed off from that, reading all those articles. Let me go ahead and move on. I just had to take a little break to get that out. Now we can go ahead and move on. So like I was saying before, y'all, I was, watching some videos there on YouTube, okay? And I just seen some shit on YouTube that's just plainly ridiculous, okay? And the sad thing is that all of them were brown men. Every single one. And older men. Not no 20-year-old, not no 19-year-old, not no 25-year-old, not even a 30-year-old. Everybody was 40 something and over. The thing is what kind of examples are we setting online when we're constantly online bickering back and forth with people all the darn time over nonsense? Nonsense. He say, she say, you got this, you got that, you show this, you show this, you show that, you show this. And the thing about it is that they doing all this arguing back and forth on YouTube. And I don't see anything coming from it or coming out of it. I'm like asking myself, if they're doing this, maybe they all get together and concoct up this type of thing so they can get more views, possibly get more money or whatever the case is. I don't know. But I think it's ridiculous. It's not a good look. And I personally wouldn't even want to talk to a dude that sits up on YouTube screaming to the top of his lungs, arguing all damn day and night over foolishness. And then you say you're not going to let nobody talk about you. But the thing is that I can understand when people don't want nobody to talk about them and they will defend themselves. But do you have to do it all damn day and night every time you do a video? And then they pick with each other, okay? It's like, okay, the only way that you would know somebody is talking about you on YouTube is if you are going to their channel, right? If you are going to their channel, or if somebody else is watching their channel and then coming back and telling you stuff. Y'all, this is like being in damn high school or junior high school. Because what grown men do this? Especially when they start getting 40 something and over. I mean, come on now. Who has the time all day? Hold on for a second, y'all. Hold on. Okay, sorry, but I had to tell them to lower their voice. Who has the time all day to sit up on damn YouTube, right? And just go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, arguing all damn day. Do a whole video about some other dude. Then everybody calling each other homosexuals, right? And I'm saying to my damn self, homosexuals, y'all talking about somebody being gay, but you're arguing back and forth like women. And the thing about this is, if people are gay or bisexual, why do other men care about this? Why? Because, like, I'm a female, right? I don't give a crap what female is bisexual or gay. It's her damn business. I don't care. What somebody does when they're not on YouTube, even when they're on YouTube, I don't care. And I'm trying to figure out why so many men on YouTube are so concerned about other men and what they do sexually and who they do it with. Who cares? Who cares? There are so many subjects to talk about on YouTube. Why do we always talk about bull crap? Arguing back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And then, sometimes I try not to watch it, but, people want you to watch their channels. And you try to watch their channels. But all you see is that bickering back and forth and shit. And then they talk about this other person. But they're looking just as dumb as the person they're talking about. Screaming to the top of their lungs and shit, sounding like they're about to have a heart attack or a stroke or aneurysm. Who the fuck gets online screaming to the top of their lungs? Men. I'm talking about men. Okay? Men. And then be talking about the person not for 20 minutes, not for 30 minutes, not even for an hour, y'all, They be talking about these dudes or this dude for hours. Okay, who does this, y'all? And I'm gonna tell you straight up, I have never seen other races of people doing this, except brown ones. What's wrong with that picture? Why do we feel that we have to get up on social media and bicker all the damn time in order to get views and subscribers? Why do we feel like we have to do that? You can't get on YouTube and do a sensible topic discussion. Okay, even something funny, other than arguing and talking about each other and putting people information up on YouTube and threatening people and playing people videos on your page. That's stupid as shit. And then these people get up here and talking about they're so up class and they got this amount of money and they got this business, they got this, that, this, they happy and all this shit. It doesn't seem like it. Because if it was all the stuff that you say, you would not have time to be up on YouTube arguing over and over and over about the same damn thing that you never saw from the get-go. What's the point of arguing about something if you're not doing nothing about it? Okay, if I want to get on YouTube and I want to argue with Jane over there because Jane over there is doing something to me, and all I do is argue with Jane all the time, what am I really accomplishing other than maybe get more subscribers and viewers? But they don't give a shit about me. They just want to see some conflict. And I'm not solving any problems because me and Jane, all we're doing is talking about each other, point blank. And then the sad thing about it, me and Jane, we're not together. We don't even know each other personally or anything else. We're just social media friends. Yeah, me and Jane may have talked on the phone a couple times, but we're not friends like that. We don't know each other like that. So why are we arguing for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1 year? Why are we still arguing back and forth over the same issues and nothing being solved? For me, I believe it's bull crap. Or like some would say, bullshit. Okay? Because why would somebody be sitting up here arguing back and forth like that if nothing is being accomplished? Who in the hell sits up on YouTube all day and argue? Point blank. Research information, all types of stuff, just to do a video on arguing. And then you look at their damn YouTube pages, and some people do have a lot of views, okay, from doing this. But these people I'm referring to don't even have no high viewership. They think they be having high viewerships, but they really don't, y'all. Shit, they really don't. And they be doing all that arguing, all that beefing over bull crap. Over bull crap. It just be almost laughable. Like today, some of the stuff that I was watching, I wasn't even really laughing anymore. A couple of things I was laughing about because I couldn't believe shit, all the stuff that they were saying on social media about each other. And then, like I said, these were all men, every single one of them, all over 40 years old. Every single one of them. We got to do better in this world today. We got to do better on social media. Y'all don't do shit but sit on social media talking about what the young kids do and how these rappers are killing each other, how so-and-so is doing shit. But yet what you're doing on social media is no different. You're sitting up here threatening each other, talking about pull up. You're going to pull up over here. You don't want the smoke at damn near 50 and 60 years old. But yet you want to talk about rappers? You want to talk about younger people? When I know some younger people who don't do this type of shit on social media back and forth. Some younger men that don't do this type of shit on social media. But yet y'all want to talk about these younger dudes and these rappers when y'all are no different. And then some of y'all sit up here and argue with women. Who does this? And then get mad when she tell your ass off. Okay? And then call her all out of her name. Forgetting that you have a mom. sisters, maybe even a daughter. The same thing you are doing and saying to this woman online, somebody gonna say it to either your mom or to your children or to your sisters or aunts or nieces. Watch what you do, cause karma has a tripped out way of coming back on you. You calling other women bitches and whores on social media, talking about they ugly, but you got daughters, nieces, a mom, sisters. See, the thing is that y'all need to grow up for real. Grow up. Stop with all this bull crap on social media. I know y'all not gonna listen though, because I have said this before. Okay, grow up. If you have argued with someone over a month, I'll give you 2 months, and nothing has been accomplished. Let that shit go. Let that shit go. If your YouTube pages are all you guys claim it to be, trust me, you will keep the same subscribers and views regardless if you're beefing or not. And then you want to brag about your YouTube channels, right? But yet the only thing you're doing on there is bickering. And that's the only reason why people watch you. And the sad thing about it is that some of these characters who watch you are just as old as you, and they are so full of shit that they can't even come to you guys and tell you that this behavior is not cool. So y'all definitely need to do better. Do better. Stop putting up videos just bickering all the time. Now, granted, I do understand that people get mad on YouTube and people start shit. Okay, that's why we give them a little bit of replies back. But what I'm talking about is when you consistently do it. Okay, because like even when I had my little argument, I didn't go on for 6 months, and plus it was different anyway. It was a personal thing. However, it should have still not been on YouTube. Okay, point blank. But I did not go on for 6 months. I actually went from October, November. It only lasted for a month, maybe 6, 7 weeks. That was it. And occasionally I'm about to slip back into that, you know, but it's never going to last for no consistently for no 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 months. Because why would it? So yeah, do better, black men. Do better. Look, you want these younger black dudes to act better, right? To be more responsible, right? To be less violent, right? Show them a better example. Show them better examples. You can't be up on social media doing the most and then want to talk about how these rappers act and other black men act, younger black men, when you're doing crazy shit on social media. Lead by being a good example. Point blank. Now let's talk about something else. Okay, y'all. All right. Let's talk about something else. Let's look at some crazy ass videos. Okay, y'all. Real quick. Let's see. Let's look at some crazy videos. Because I got a little time tonight. Y'all. I got a little time. Let's see. Tomorrow, though, we're going to talk about some silly ways that people die. Okay. I could show y'all a couple of them tonight. Let's see. Let's see. Let's show you some ratchet shit online. Let's see. Let's see if we can pick up some of these videos. Because, let's see. I don't want to be playing nobody else's videos. Let's see something. Let me see about this. We don't want to hear this. Let me select this come off of here. We don't want to see this. Let's go up and move up. Wait. Let me see if I can find some stuff. Let's see, y'all. Y'all need to talk in the chat, too. Y'all ain't saying shit. The only person be saying something in my chat is Elisa. Then you got all these people being in this damn bushes and shit watching. And then they don't thumbs up. They don't leave no comments. They don't say crap. Why y'all do that? Why do y'all watch videos in the bushes, right? And y'all don't thumbs up. Y'all don't do anything. I just sit in the bushes and just be quiet. Y'all got to start talking and stuff to make it interesting. Elisa probably halfway asleep because it is late and stuff. Not out here in Cali, but she could still be asleep because she usually be talking in the background and stuff. Let me see, y'all. Let's see what we can find. Okay, let's see. Yeah. Y'all want to see my rapping? Let me show y'all that first. Wait a minute. He stole my what? Let me show y'all this. Wait, let me see. No, I don't want to see this shit. Okay, no, we can't be showing this. Y'all, these people are already getting them income taxes done. I mean, the IRS is not accepting them though until late January, but you can go ahead and start doing it. Yeah, I saw that, girl. Are you talking about the one that Anonymous showed? Because I was watching it yesterday. But you know what? When I watched that, Elisa, that footage that he showed is similar to the thing that I showed you guys that I saw out here a couple of years ago, back in 2017, when they had it all over the news and tried to pretend like it was a rocket they were shooting down. If you heard about that, because you're in California too. It looked like the same type of thing. Let me go to that video and see if I can find it real quick. Let me type that in here and see. Since I got a little time tonight, I still got to do my son's schoolwork for tomorrow, but I still got a little time. Let's see. Ariel, thank you, Lisa, for that too. Ariel school, let's see. UFO, let's see. Yeah, let's see. We're going to watch this video together, y'all. Let's see if I can find this. Why come it's not coming up now? These people, man. Let me go to, let's see. It won't even come up on my thing. Let's see. You're talking about the recent one, right? Oh, no, it's something different. It should be the 60 kids who claim to have seen a UFO. Okay, let's see that. Let's see. But they got another one with Anonymous who was talking about it the other day. That picture he showed, that picture or video he showed, looks exactly like the one that I have on my Instagram page. Okay? The same type of picture. I'm not joking. And I actually believe that was a UFO that they were shooting down out here where I live at. Because it just it just went across the sky really, really fast. And the Jets was chasing it. Okay. And then all of a sudden they shot it down, point blank. And I think they lied when they said it was a rocket that they shot down. Okay, I don't believe that. Let's see. 60 Zimbabwe kids saw UFO. Let's see. Let's see what they say about that, y'all. If I can pull this up. I'm on my phone looking. That's why you can't never find anything. Let's see. These people are absolutely nuts. Is this it right here? Aliens is a Zimbabwe. Is it recent, Elisa? These people got all types of accounts of seeing stuff. Let's see. A lot. I still can't find that one either. Let's see. Oh my God. Let's see. They be doing a lot of trickery though. Y'all, while I'm looking for, let me show you. Oh, you said 1994. Type in Earth School Youth. From 1994, let me see. Let me type that in. Wait. Let me see. Girl, you be reading stuff about this. Let's see. Let's see. Incident. Let's see what we find on this if it'll come up right. I want to read that one right there. Let's see. This is it right here, huh? Let me let y'all hear this. Okay, wait a minute. Let me turn that music off. Y'all, I don't like talk about UFOs and stuff because, I ain't trying to bring none of them down. It sounds so crazy, but for real. Shit, people be disappearing and stuff. Let me see. Okay. Okay, listen, y'all. Let's see. Let me turn this up.
Was doing my first documentary back in 1997 when I was just naive enough.
This is for educational purposes. It is protected by the Copyright Disclaimer Act of 1976.
She gets back to me and she's like, "Yeah, so Spielberg's definitely not going to meet with you, but he knows you're working on this UFO documentary. He thinks you should look into this landing case that happened in Africa at the school." And I said to myself at the time, and remind you guys that I was making a film on UFOs, and I dismissed it so quickly because I thought, there's no way that a mass landing with the sheer volume of eyewitness testimony at a school in broad daylight could happen and the whole world not know about it. So I just walked away from that story for about 10 years. 10 years later, I'm doing an event at the National Press Club with Leslie Kane, who was part of the article in the New York Times that came out in 2017. And she introduced me to this guy, Randall Nickerson. She's like, "Oh, he's working on this landing case in Africa." Long story short, he's working on a film now. I think it's coming out next year, specifically on just that case. Dan Farah is producing it. And he said, "I'm working on the case, and if you want to do something with me on it, a small piece, I could." So I got back into it. I licensed some of the footage that Dr. John Mack, the Harvard psychiatrist that came and interviewed the school children on camera within a week of it happening. He unfortunately looked the wrong way in London, got run down by a car and died. So I contacted the Institute with the help of Randall Nickerson. I licensed the archival footage. We tracked down the witnesses today. We flew them in from all different corners of the world, brought them together. A lot of them were standing right next to each other. They came face to face. And one of the things I realized was that there were roughly 100 kids in the playground, broad daylight, aerial school, Ruwa, Zimbabwe, 1994. And they got within some of them within arm's length of these beings, and brought these witnesses together for the first time in 20 years. And a lot of them hadn't even told their significant others, just because they said they were tired of having to defend this. And I myself didn't believe it when I first heard about it back in 1997. And that segment of the film is the most, in my opinion, is the most powerful segment, because
it's very compelling.
You've got all these children saying what they saw on camera after it happened, and then you see them 20 years later, and then we go to Africa and we meet with the headmistress, or she was a teacher at the time. We meet with other witnesses. We go to the landing site. We talk to people at the school. That case is absolutely, and it was witnessed by lots of other people in and around the area for several days before it chose a school to land.
It's so compelling because the children are all clearly, they're not actors. So as they're adults later, they're all talking about this moment, and it's like they had a religious experience together. Like they're all sharing it and talking about it, and you could tell it's like it's a deeply moving experience. If they were actors, they wouldn't have been able to do such a good job, because to convey the reality of that moment to them, to be able to have this interpretation of this event where they're all consistent in the story and they're all clearly still shook by this moment. It's really interesting, because if you had that scene in a movie, it would take like a really good actor to pull it off. And they'd probably need multiple takes. They'd probably want to get the best one. But those kids, the way they were talking about it, the way they were drawing it, you're like, wow, it really does seem like something happened to them.
I know how credible that the testimony of the children is, because my partner, Rebecca, she's never had much of an interest in what I do, making documentaries on UFOs. I do other things as well. But when I was reviewing in the studio the archival interview of the children, she just dropped off a cup of coffee and she stopped and went, "Oh my God, those children are not lying. This is the most amazing thing I've ever seen." Because look, I ask your audience to don't take it from me. Just suspend judgment for a moment and imagine, hypothetically, if a UFO or several UFOs landed at a school in broad daylight in Rua, Zimbabwe, Africa, and interacted telepathically with nearly 100 school children.
Wow.
Not all of them had telepathic, but seen the incident. How significant of a story would you give that?
Well, not only that, they had the same message.
Yes.
What the telepathic message was that technology is a real problem.
Yes.
And there's things that people are doing with technology that are going to ruin the earth.
Yes.
And they were trying to relay this to children, which is very strange.
Yes.
You know, I mean, maybe they just thought they were adults because they were the same size as the aliens. I mean, do you think they knew that they were children? Do you think they understood that it was a school? I mean, this is all speculation, right?
But I definitely had to ask myself, look, during the production of the film, Paula Harris actually turned me on to another landing case that happened in Australia in 1966 at a school. And this time there were roughly 300 witnesses that saw a disc land right outside of a playground in Australia. And we went to Australia and investigated that case, went to the landing site, talked to eyewitness testimony, people that jumped the fence at the school playground and ran over to where this thing landed. And then we even interviewed a guy who snapped a photograph of a disc, a Polaroid, back in 1966, 2 days prior to the incident. So it's very probably that we have photographic evidence, we have eyewitness testimony, and for the first time we've got testimony from a science teacher. So why do these things land at schools? It seems like, and I'm just totally speculating here, but it seems like if I were going to do that, it seems like a pretty benign environment. We have testimony from military guys that we take a fairly hostile position towards things that penetrate sensitive military installations. And, so maybe, I'm just saying, maybe
it's safe.
Maybe it's safe.
Maybe it's safe. We have to stop reacting to intrusions by UFOs as a threat. I mean, that's the whole thing behind this new task force.
Let me stop this real quick, guys.
As much as I respect, the task force.
Let me stop this right here. Okay, so what y'all think about that? Do y'all think, when somebody said the guy exposing UFO true gets hit by a car? I thought that was weird too when they said that. I think somebody hit him on purpose. I don't know. But what do y'all think? Do y'all believe that? Do y'all believe that a UFO actually touched down back in 1994 at a playground? Not a playground, at the school. And that they was talking to the kids using telepathic skills. And they told them about computers, technology and stuff will mess up the world. Do y'all believe this story about this? But I don't know, y'all. I kind of do believe this story because, like I told y'all, I remember the incident I was telling you guys when I was telling y'all what I saw in the sky that day and took pictures of it. And I showed you guys the picture from Instagram. So I don't believe what the military said it was. I just don't. It just does not look like it. It looked like they was chasing something that was it was moving around like a UFO in the sky. Because you know what? I was driving when we saw it in the sky, we saw something, the jets chasing it. We jumped up out of the car and I actually put it on camera and stuff. And a rocket does not move like that, okay? It looked like they were chasing something, whatever it was in the sky. It was moving like, not like a rocket. Why would a rocket move like that anyway? And I just believe that they told us that story so people wouldn't get alarmed. And I just know one thing, they shot it down. Let's see. Now, let's see. No, it does saw it, just kids. So that's interesting, but not way 62 kids from varying ages could all keep. Right. No way they could. That's what I'm saying. And they telling the same exact story. That's why I say I actually believe them, because all those kids, there's no way, that they could keep that and tell the same story and everybody just saying, the same thing about what the aliens say. And then just think, years later now, 94, that's 20 some years ago, 28 years ago. No, 29 years ago, right? And all these years later, some of the kids would tell different stories, because now they're grown. They would tell different stories. All these years later, they are still telling the same story. Okay? And I actually believe that. I really do. And they actually told them the truth because let's look at everything now. How computer technology, all the stuff they're doing with computers and stuff, how it's changing everything, and some of the things, some of the ways it's changing everything is not necessarily good. Artificial intelligence, try to do the most, make so many computerized things, body parts and stuff. So who's to say that this isn't true? Somebody said here they started seeing aliens there in Zimbabwe when they was like 7 years old, and their last encounter was like 2 years ago, right in Canada where they live at now. She said that seeing aliens in Zimbabwe was a common thing back then, but seeing hundreds of cows slaughtered in one night, not a single drop of blood was on the ground. The day aliens killed hundreds of cows, the spaceship hovered above this farm close to this school. This was in the afternoon, and no sound was coming from the spaceship. Not a single sound was coming from the birds, and the cows were all looking in one direction. There was not a single sound from the cows. The smell from this spaceship is something I cannot forget. It was eerie, nausea. The next day, all cows were dead, and the army and police came with trucks and took all the dead cows, and the whole area was guarded by the army day and night. In the following days, the entire village was relocated by the government. I will publish these encounters on my page in detail. This is Screen of Space. He just wrote this 5 months ago. Let's see. These people are crazy in this comment section. Let me go to his page real quick and see what stuff he's put up there, because these people be saying some weird stuff at times. So let's see. So this is his channel. He don't have anything on his channel. Let me see. He might. Let's see. Beyond signal, extremely powerful meditation to manifest your dreams. Okay. Okay. This is why he sees stuff, because he's doing all this weird stuff. This is exactly why he be seeing all these things. I won't be looking at his little stuff because he's doing too much weird stuff. Okay, but like I said, y'all, anything is possible out in this world today. And if I go to that Instagram picture that I took of what I believe to be a UFO, okay, I'm gonna say that they do exist. Okay, because I don't know what that was, and I do not believe what the military was saying. They claimed that the military base, something about a rocket, something with a rocket. Y'all can look the story up. I don't believe it was a rocket. Okay, matter of fact, let me look it up. I don't believe it was a rocket. Okay, I believe they was chasing a UFO. They shot it down, and that's just point blank. That's exactly what I believe. And I'm gonna look that up and see if they got anything on YouTube about it, because it happened in 2017, I think. Let me see, UFO, and let me put my city up here and see, because I know people probably put videos up. I think this is it right here, y'all. Let me see. They had it on the news. Okay, they try to pretend like it was a rocket launch. Okay. I know I said that word wrong. Let me see what they got to say on Washington Post. See, this is what we saw. Let me show y'all. Yeah, it was in late December. Let me show y'all. This is exactly the picture I took. They go good and damn well. This is a damn what's the name? They are damn live. Wait, let me show y'all. This is exactly what we saw, y'all. Wait. I don't even got my clothes up. Wait, let me do this. I don't know if y'all can see it real good. Wait, let me see if it'll come up there again. That's exactly what we saw. Something similar.
Whoa.
But this is not, I saw something more than this, okay?
This is unreal.
Doing a damn glare, man, on his phone. Let me see if I can get another one because I'm a little bit more clear.
Well, Dave,
let's see.
The SpaceX Falcon 9 is going
They was lying because when I saw, let me tell y'all something. When I did a video, I did see that part right there, but I also saw the part where it looked like they was chasing. I'm not joking. It looked like the jets were chasing something in the sky. Okay. And whatever they was chasing was not moving like no damn rocket. It wasn't even moving like that right there. It was moving fast, like running from it and stuff. And then all of a sudden, because a couple of jets came out at it, like 2 of them, I believe. All of a sudden, they shot it down, and that was it. And then the jets took off. Because it happened like behind the mountain, because I can see it 100% because it was like behind the mountain. I wish I can get the video that I did. Let's see. And then another thing that's been happening out here in Cali too. Right, they saw something. Another thing that's been happening out here too is that for the longest we've been seeing something in the sky flying around. They call it like the jetpack sightings, okay, that they've been seeing out in Los Angeles. Let me let y'all hear it.
La miel real se unió al alivio experto de Robitussin, con miel real certificada. Es la marca líder para aliviar rápido la tos y el catarro. El alivio experto en el que Puerto Rico ha confiado por años es Robitussin.
Okay, wait a minute. I want to show y'all this thing right here. I don't know what the heck this is flying around LA. It's like a man with a jetpack on. And I don't think we've seen him lately. Okay, but like I think he came out earlier last year. I can't remember. But this is it right here. Wait.
Team captured in November 2020 by an LAPD flight crew on patrol over the Holmby Hills shows what looks like a person floating thousands of feet in the air. And a short video clip also recorded by the LAPD shows the same object floating over the Hollywood Hills. It appears to be a human-sized inflatable toy, possibly the Jack Skellington character from the movie The Nightmare Before Christmas that might have broken free from a Halloween display. Federal investigators say they now suspect pilots reporting jetpacks zipping through the approach path to LAX could really be seeing human-shaped inflatables being carried aloft by wind or helium. The FAA and FBI both telling me the same thing today. One working theory is that pilots might have seen balloons. Agents and investigators say they've all but ruled out other possibilities, like an actual homemade jetpack, a large drone carrying a jetpack-like object, or that all of these reports were just fabricated. The FAA told the I-Team today the FAA has worked closely with the FBI to investigate every reported jetpack sighting. So far, none of these sightings have been verified.
This thing now explains that could be possibly that this is what they saw.
Retired airline pilot and aviation consultant Ross Amer looked at the LAPD photo and video and says, while he believes the jet pilots made accurate reports to air traffic controllers, now that he's seen the floating character, he says it's possible something like this was behind one or more of the sightings because it's difficult for a jet pilot to get a clear look at something that passes quickly.
It's a very good possibility that the previous ones were also balloons and pilots mistook a jetpack. This is a better explanation to me and hopefully the aviation community.
The alleged jetpack sightings began in August 2020 when an American Airlines crew on approach over the 105 and 110 freeways told air traffic controllers they'd seen a jet man at 3,000 feet. The next was in mid-October 2020. A China Airlines crew reported an object at 6,000 feet over Culver City. The third was in July 2021 when a cargo pilot said he'd seen a jet man at 5,000 feet over Santa Fe Springs or Whittier, and the person might have been wearing a red suit.
Was he off your left or right, sir?
Right wing, red outfit.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel.
Okay.
Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC
So you're going to tell me somebody is taking balloon type things and putting it that far up in the sky in these different areas at different times. I don't believe that. Because when I seen other articles on that, it did look like that little thing like that they just showed, but I still don't believe it's exactly this. It could have been that in some of the sightings, but I don't believe it for all of them. Okay, because who is doing this? That's the first thing. And then how do they get that up so far and all this other stuff? And then in different areas. Okay, different areas and all that. And who's to say that it's not something else, as well as people trying to copy what they, trying to scare people. Because, people copy stuff all the time. Because I remember about, that when they first started seeing it and stuff, seeing it, they didn't really have a real good picture of it, okay? I don't know how they got that picture right there that they got, but they didn't really have a good picture of it. Let's see. And then another thing is too, is that if I'm not mistaken, I thought that I saw something like that on the news in different countries who said they saw something similar. So you mean to tell me that somebody is throwing balloons up in the sky that far up, that high, and then they doing it all over different places that make people think it's a person flying that high? Like I said, it could have been on a couple of them, right? Because you know how people always copy others to make people get scared or whatever the case is. Okay, let me show y'all this right here. This is another sighting of a UFO. Okay, let me just show y'all this. See, these people be lying to y'all. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. Okay, don't believe everything they tell you. Okay, because how they getting all these videos of there's people all over the world be talking about they see UFOs and Jetman and all this other stuff, and then yet they always have a reason or excuse. Okay, let me show y'all this real quick. Wait a minute, let me just do this. Turn this video on. Okay, let's see. These damn videos with these ads, man. I can't tell you how I'm tired of these ads. Okay.
It's a story that's truly
see if I can minimize this.
Navy ships and pilots capturing images about their experiences with what they claim are UFOs. Candace Monticelli joining us to
everybody can't be lying, y'all.
Hey, good morning. The Pentagon has confirmed the authenticity of the newly leaked video and images showing those multiple UFO sightings by the U.S. Navy personnel as the government prepares now to release a highly anticipated first-of-its-kind report of UFOs this summer.
This is probably the best UFO military filmed footage, certainly that I've ever seen, but I think also that the world has ever seen.
This night vision video shows 3 pyramid-shaped UFOs flying over the USS Russell off the coast of California in July of 2019.
Yeah, they love California.
They reportedly hovered just 700 feet above the stern of the Navy destroyer. Other cell phone images taken by a Navy pilot flying near Australia in March 2019 show 3 unidentified crafts reportedly performing extraordinary capabilities, like staying stationary in high winds. Investigative filmmaker Jeremy Corbell and George Knapp, an investigative reporter from Las Vegas, obtained the video and images.
These are unknowns, meaning they've already ruled out the typical things that you would expect, like balloons or basic drones from another country.
The Pentagon confirmed U.S. Navy personnel captured the images, and the incidents are under investigation by the Unidentified Aerial Phenomenon Task Force. Corbell says these photos, unconfirmed by the Pentagon, were taken aboard the USS Omaha. They show a spherical object diving into the ocean and disappearing.
UFOs are real, and they are here, but we don't know who they are or the intent.
Now, according to the National UFO Reporting Center, sightings in New York alone have doubled in the last year. So the U.S. government is set to release that highly anticipated first-of-its-kind report this summer in June.
Damn, y'all. So that's what I'm saying. You can never You just don't never know. And the thing about it, everybody is not seeing these things, okay? And it's and you seeing that it's wait.
Well, it just
Okay, I want to hear this psycho, but anyway, like I said, who's to say? Okay, because a lot of people be seeing stuff, and you cannot say it's not true. Okay, and all these people are not coming up with all these videos. And like I said, the thing that I saw up in the sky that day that they was chasing was moving faster than what you just saw there and stuff. And the way it was moving, that was not a rocket. Okay, I'm sorry, they just lied, and a lot of people out here don't believe that. They all say the same thing. It's on my Instagram page, a picture of it or whatever the case is, and that picture is similar to the one Anonymous showed in his video that he just did the other day. Okay, so you just never know. Now I'm not trying to go out here and investigate to see if they are actually real, because I don't believe in messing with things that you know nothing about, and everything. So, but I'm just letting you guys know that don't ever say certain things don't exist, okay? Because you just never know. And people are not coming out with all these videos and things like that, and they're just fake, just like the jetpack dude. The other thing could have been a balloon, but I'm telling you, the other pictures that I saw, the other thing that was up in the air, I don't know. It looked like a man to me. I'm going to be perfectly honest. Flying up with a little jetpack on his back. It didn't look like this one right here. And I don't know what that was. And all of a sudden, he just stopped, point blank. And then, like I said, I think they said that they saw something like that in another country. Okay. Like I said, they always come up with different things that it could be. This is what this guy said he saw. I'm just going to show you this crazy looking dude said he was abducted. I'm not going to play the video because I don't like talking about stuff like that. But look, this is what this dude, you can go look at the story yourself. Him. This is a year ago. That's the dude right there with the suit on. And that's what he saw. And that's the interview. So if y'all want to go check that out, y'all can go to his channel and y'all can check it out yourself. Because again, I don't like, reading and doing, just watching stuff like that, point blank. Okay. But anyway, yeah. So I do think they do exist. I really do. I don't know what they are. I'm not trying to find out, but I do think they exist. Okay. Even this damn UFO, even this former Navy pilot, Ryan Graves, talk about his UFO encounters. And this is just 2 months ago, y'all. 2 months ago. So a lot of people are seeing stuff and seeing it recently. So it's a lot of stuff out here that people do see and just you can't explain it for real. And I know that for sure because a lot of things that I have seen that people claim don't exist. What did you say? Let's see. I believe in the existence of some extraterrestrials, whether it be those alien things or whatever, because how can we be the only beings in the universe? I agree with that too. I kind of agree with that, but I don't think they're like what people believe. I actually always said it could be some sort of demons or whatever the case is. I don't know. I don't believe they're our friends or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe that. That's exactly why I don't go around investigating stuff like that, because I honestly believe certain things we don't need to be trying to communicate with and things like that. I would never do none of that. This is plainly weird. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be like no to these type things. You know what I'm saying? And just like when I told you guys about the story of the shadow man creature, and if you put that into YouTube, you will see a lot of people have seen that, right? But at the time when I saw it, I didn't know about other people seeing that. You understand what I'm saying? And so I saw them, for a long time, and I got rid of them, though. I'm gonna tell y'all that right now. And the thing was doing, following us and stuff like that. But I don't even want to go into that story again. But the thing is that don't say stuff don't exist because you haven't seen it, because you never know what may exist out here in this world, point blank, whether it be extraterrestrials or ghosts or demons or whatever. You just trust me. There are a lot of things that exist out here that you guys just don't know. That's why I always tell people, why do you not know that Bigfoot doesn't exist out there in one of those jungles or whatever the case is? How do you know he doesn't? I do question, why do people always get pictures that you can barely see? Because I'm gonna tell you straight up, if I would have been thinking about taking a picture of that shadow man creature, y'all would be seeing it right now, and it would be clear, just like the other ghost picture I have. It's clear. Okay, and I took that by mistake, not on purpose. Okay, so when I saw that picture, when I got it developed, I developed it, and I saw that picture, I have proof. Shadow Man, I don't have proof, but he is real as well. You can also Google that a lot of people have seen this creature, okay, point blank. And clearly, the prayers that I did to get it out of my place, it couldn't be nothing good, because I got rid of them. Okay, so when people, like I said again, stop saying what don't exist, because you just never know. You don't know. You just do not know. I can show y'all many videos that's probably, a lot of them are fake, but I wish I could have thought about picking up a camera or my video thing, my camera and video what I saw, so y'all can see it. And if I had that, I would show it to you guys, whether you get scared or not. Because when I say that I had plenty of times to do it, I did. Because this thing, especially when I first saw it, I mean, it was just standing there in the door, you know what I'm saying? On the door, in the door, okay? And then all the other times when I saw it, I would see it from my peripheral view. It would run by and things like that. I finally got fed up when I got in this place right here, okay? And I talked to my friend, one of my friends, he talked to his pastor, and he told me what scriptures to read, but I actually put stuff in my own words and used the keywords that you're supposed to use, and I got rid of it. And anytime I feel like, I need to do that prayer, I do it. And any place I move to or whatever, I'm going to do that prayer, because you never know what be in your house or around you. And I know it does not work for everybody, because you have to have faith and all that, but it works for me. But I'm not doing it for nobody else. But I do it for myself, taught my kids and everything else. Because that creature never really did anything, but I do think it brought negative energy around, because a lot of stuff happened, that affected my daughter. So I had to get rid of that creature. Okay, whatever it was. I wasn't even trying to investigate what it is. I didn't even look it up online. But if you type in Shadow Man sightings, I'll guarantee you will see a lot of people talking about it. And y'all want to know something crazy? Back in 1991, I wrote a poem called The Shadow Man is Coming. Yeah, and when I get my book out of storage, I'm going to let y'all hear it. I wrote that way back in 1990 or either 1991, and had never seen that creature ever in my life. And in that book that I wrote, that poem in there, I described that thing just like I saw it many years later. Can y'all believe that? That's tripped out, isn't it? So, yeah. So that's why I don't be researching paranormal things and, UFOs and all this other bull crap. I just stay away from that, because I don't like to bring that type of energy around me and my family. And if any type of negativity come around me like that, I get rid of it. Okay? Because a couple words, if you believe, have faith, it just don't mess with you. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that was a trip though. But yeah, let's look at some more weird stuff, like mermaids. Let's look at some mermaid stuff. Let's see if we think. Do y'all think mermaids are real? Do y'all think that? Now I remember one of my friends who lived in Nigeria. He had told me one time that he know how to swim and everything, but he don't go swimming at a particular lake there. And I asked him, what, the ocean? And I asked him why. And he said that his mom told him and his dad told him that there were more mermaids there. And I was like, y'all crazy as ever. And he was like, nope, because a lot of people got drowned and they said that the mermaids pulled them underneath the water and drowned them. Now, I don't know if I believe him because a couple, like maybe last year or the year before, I asked him about that story again. Then he told me he didn't tell me that. And I know he told me that. Okay. But anyway, let's go ahead and see a couple stories on here about mermaids. And I'm going to let you guys go because we've already been on here for 2 hours and 10 minutes. And it is almost 10 o'clock. And I have to do my schoolwork for my son. Let's see. Mermaids. Let me see. Caught on camera. I know there's going to be a bunch of fake videos, but we're going to see real quick. We're going to look at maybe one or two, and that's going to be it. Some that may look real. Because all this other stuff be fake online. I'm not going to lie. No, that's fake right there. These people be lying. Okay, I'm going to show y'all this. I don't believe some of these stories, but I'm going to show y'all these stories, okay? So, because I haven't been out to the ocean and I have never seen any mermaids. But that doesn't mean they don't exist, okay? Wait, let me show y'all. Wait. And I hope this ain't no lying video because these people be lying so much, y'all. Now, we know the one in Africa. I'm going to show y'all that one first. Now, we know this right here was a straight up lie. I'm just going to tell y'all that straight up. Okay, this is a straight up lie, but I will show y'all. This is the one that was on TikTok, and they was trying to be 10 like.
Does this video really show a mermaid?
Look.
This video has been viewed millions of times and it's left people divided. Some people think it's real and other people aren't convinced. So what do we really know about this video? The video first appeared on TikTok on the 6th of April and it said it was filmed in Muizenberg in South Africa. But a longer video appeared on YouTube that said it was filmed in Kenya, so it's not actually clear where this alleged mermaid sighting was actually filmed. But police in Kenya and South Africa say they've not had any reports of any mermaids washing up on their shores. Some people in the comment section say the video shows something other than a mermaid, like a large fish that's tried to swallow a child, and that the sound you hear in the video is actually a catfish.
Oh, really?
Others said that if you look closely, the child seems to be wearing a wig, and when they breathe, the top half and the bottom half seems to separate. South African police say they've had no reports of any children being bitten by fish. And Kenyan police say the video is fake, and it could be a child's body digitally altered onto a dead fish. So with no solid scientific evidence of mermaids even existing, and this video's authenticity being disputed, it's pretty unlikely that this is actually a mermaid.
Okay, let's stop this right here. So last year, I think that was last year, when they was floating around the that entire video showing a mermaid in this part of Africa, okay? And when I originally looked at it, okay, at first I was thinking that it was one, but then I started looking at that video up close. And I said the same thing that this lady was saying, that this could not be an actual mermaid because, like she said, it looked like the girl got on a wig. That's the first thing. Then when she was breathing, the rest of the mermaid body was not, going in and out. You know what I'm saying? And then some other little stuff that we was looking at. It just looked like it was painted on. It just didn't look real. So here are some more top mermaids caught on camera. Like I said before, guys, these people be coming with these ridiculous lies on camera, but I still want to show y'all, okay?
Mermaids have been the most controversial creatures ever to exist. They closely resemble humans and are believed to be half human, half fish, as per the infamous folklore echoed in many of our cultures.
They'll never be clear.
Do you believe they're real? Let us know in the comment section below. And stick around as we take a look at some real mermaids spotted on camera. But first, let's see their closest relatives still living among us. The Bajau. Number 10. Sama Bajau. Far from being mermaids, meet the Bajau Sea Nomads. They're one of the largest and most diverse ethno-linguistic groups in insular Southeast Asia. They're also the only humans reportedly known to hold their breath for 13 minutes.
Damn, really?
The Bajau people's nomadic lifestyle has given them remarkable adaptations, enabling them to stay underwater for unbelievable periods of time. Underwater, the Bajau are comfortable as most people are on land. They can even walk on a seafloor. They simply have complete control of their breath and body. Not all of them dive, and some avoid it entirely. But those who do take the skill to an extreme. Each day, they'll spend more than 5 hours underwater. If that's not a mermaid skill, I don't know what is. Scientists have been closely monitoring this group, but one thing's for sure, they don't have web feet. Number 9. Mermaids spotted in South Africa. One sighting that spiked people's attention online was that of a mermaid swimming close to the shore in South Africa. The costume-dressed mermaid's performance was epic, and she almost had me fooled for a second with her outstanding swimming skills. Were it not for the kids who were playing on the shallow beach waters, you'd agree that was a mermaid. Nowadays, mermaid performances are common, and many are making some good buck from it. Some do it in restaurants, some are contracted in amusement parks, and others are freelancers who offer their services to any potential buyers. The children's reaction was priceless, and for a second, they were convinced they'd spotted a mermaid. Unfortunately, if they try this on a real mermaid, things won't go well, knowing the rumors of their cunning and violent behaviors. Despite these findings, we can't disprove of a mermaid's existence because we've only discovered about 5% of the average sea life. Despite the vastness of the oceans and seas, there are a lot of things we don't know about. Number 8. Ugliest mermaid ever caught. Yeah, when you picture what a mermaid would look like, most times the image painted in our heads is of Ariel, a stunning lady with a slim physique that she'd have men and women alike bashing over her. But from a recent video that has been causing a stir online, it seems like Ariel isn't the only mermaid in the waters, as this one looks more like Ursula or worse. It had 4 mammary glands on its chest, a pot belly, and the head looked more like a piranha. Ugh. The teeth were widely spaced in its mouth. However, it did have very human-like arms that were tied to the back, and we couldn't see them clearly in the video. The only thing that's restraining me from calling this thing an abominable hoax was the fact that it seemed to be breathing while laying upon the surface. Now to the question of the day. Do you think this is a real-life mermaid? What the heck is it? A bunch of people with really good dress-up skills? Number 7. Filipino tourists spot a mermaid. The Philippines is at the top of the list of the most exotic tourist destinations in 2022. It has a rich culture not only limited to food, but also the Filipino lifestyle. In addition to that, you'll get to visit some out-of-this-world beaches. But that's not the only astonishing thing that happened on these beaches, as a video surfaced online showing a group of people on a boat ride. They saw a mystical mermaid. At first, the camera just showed a bright light coming from the water, but soon after, something strange appeared. It looked like a lady with something like a fin at the bottom of her body. What the hell is that, y'all? Leading people who watched the video to assume that it was a mermaid. Let's see. I'm not sure I'm totally convinced by the charade being pulled, because why would they be clapping and cheering so calmly? Anyway, we just have to take their word for it, because none of us were there to see what they saw on that boat ride. Number 6. Mermaid sighting in Israel. Turn to look at them. And I swear I did see a human face there, so it most certainly looked like a mermaid. Number 5. Mermaid spotted in Spain. You've most certainly heard of the Blue Man Group, but have you heard of the bluish-purple mermaid? And that's not some reference to some cartoon character. Videos show that someone was lucky enough to record a very blurry video that featured what looked like a bluish-purple mermaid who was basking on a rock that sat ugly. That's like a damn alien. And if not for how blurry it was, I would have agreed that it was a mermaid. That's a damn alien. It is a blurry video that seems like the owner of the video was trying to hide that the man was a human being dressed in some kind of mermaid costume. Number 4. This man is a hot mess. Catches mermaid on submersible. Submarine. Is this video a hoax? Probably yes, even though several people have said it's the closest discovery there's been of humans coming into contact with real-life mermaids. Number 3. Camera captures mermaid hand-on footage during a fishing expedition. If you want to hear stories of the weirdest things caught in fishing nets, then I suggest you hang out with fishermen. There have been records of them finding humans and animal body parts. Sometimes they even stumble upon deceased people trapped in their nests. Damn. The most fascinating one, however, has to be the one right here.
Let's see, y'all, what this
When a
like.
bunch of fishermen had upholstered their net and were just about to cut it open to stock the fish onto the boat, something strange drew its hand and tried to pull at the net.
Damn, you saw that, y'all? The
fishermen were so spooked that they let the whole net back into the water.
That's something.
I can't say for sure if that was a mermaid or not, but it was scary enough to make a bunch of grown men let go of a great payday. Number 2,
that was
human
something.
mermaid. In
I think that was a
1999,
mermaid.
a little girl was born in Maine with a very rare condition. Her 2 feet were fixed together, making her seem like she had a mermaid's fin. She had rich black hair, and her mother claimed she had the biggest, most beautiful eyes she'd ever seen. Sheila Pepin was doomed to fall critically ill and pass away sooner than later. But when you met her, she was the happiest child in the crowd without a single worry in her mind. Needless to say, this child didn't live on water and on land alternatingly. That said, you might be wondering why she's on our list. Well, that's because this is as real as the mermaid legend goes to be true. A rare mermaid syndrome that has affected just a small percentage of the population rather than being a mystical being. This goes without saying, but Shiloh will forever be missed. Number 1. Fisherman catches a dead mermaid in New Zealand. New Zealand is a cultural hub filled with numerous activities. Amongst them are several sandy beaches where one can enjoy the cool breeze blowing from the sea. Many didn't expect waking up to the news of a corpse washed up on the shores. Upon closer observation, what seemed to be a humanoid structure was a mermaid with a tail fin and scales. The photo of the so-called mermaid has made several rounds online.
Is that a face?
And many have been baffled and left wondering whether it was a legit sighting or not. I'm not superstitious, but there's a chance that these creepy creatures truly exist. What I don't agree with is that this mermaid-like model is a real mermaid when you consider the natural laws of nature. We'll leave you to decide whether what was captured on camera is truly a mermaid. Until next time, adios.
All these seem really the one that they caught in the net, that looked like that was legitly something in that water for real. Okay, and they looked like they were scared because they dropped that shit right back in that water real quick. I don't know about that dead one on the ground. I think that was staged. It was another one that could be a possibility, but the other ones I know they probably was fake and stuff. But that one I remember seeing the fisherman one before, and that right there looks real to me for sure. That one does. So you just never know, because like the guy said, only 5% of the ocean is looked into. Okay. So we don't know what may be existing in the ocean. And also too, don't forget that UFOs could be in the water, y'all. You just never know. It could be. They could have a whole place where they be at in that water. You just never know, because they wouldn't be like us. You know what I'm saying? And then they did say that military guy saw one go right into the ocean. Okay. And they got that on camera. So you just never know what's in that water, So what do y'all think? Do y'all think that one in the boat especially, do y'all think that was a real mermaid or some type of mermaid? Because it wasn't a fish. It was reaching its web hand out. I believe that was a mermaid. I don't know about all the other stuff and everything, but I do believe that one was real. And I do believe that was an actual mermaid. And I wish they would have just maybe looked to see, but they probably were scared of it. They probably would have had to kill it or whatever it is, But anyway, guys, I'm getting ready to go. You say you can't say for sure, Elisa, the one with the web hand and stuff. I mean, I can't either, but I just really do believe like it looked like one. I don't think that was staged, but all the other ones, you can never tell. They look like they probably were staged. Except that there was another one in there that looked like it could be for real too. But I have never seen a mermaid. I have never been in the ocean at nighttime either. You know what I'm saying? No telling what be out there at night. And I don't want to say it anyway because I don't know what it may do. And somebody said in the Bible they talk about some type of creatures in the water, but I don't know. I have to look that up to see. So like I said, you can never be too sure You never know what is this stuff here, okay? But anyway, guys, y'all know I'm eating, and it's time for me to go. I've been on here for 2 hours and 25 minutes. I guess I could show y'all my rap video real quick before I leave, and then I'm gonna get ready to go. Okay, let me go to it. Let me see. And if y'all hear me chewing, y'all know I'm eating, so excuse that. So I'll show y'all a little bit of it, just some snippets, okay? And then we're gonna get ready to go. Y'all better not be laughing. Let me show y'all some of my little stuff that I be doing. Let me see, which one is the first one? Okay, y'all ready? Let's see. I got crumbs all over my face. Okay, let me show y'all. Wait. And yes, you get stopped if you don't know. Excuse me, you're a hell of a guy. I mean, my, you're like a pelican fly. I mean, you're so shy. And I'm looking at you. You like a little guy with a thing in his eye. Oh, yes, I did. Yes, I did. Somebody please tell me who the hell I is. I am shady. Not to do something. Try to do something. Try to do something. Okay, let me show you the other part of it. Wait. Y'all, so yeah. One day I'm gonna show y'all some of the other videos I be doing. It's a trip. But yeah, so that's what I be doing in my pastime. I haven't had a chance to do it lately because I stay hoarse and stuff. I can't even rap when I be hoarse and stuff because my voice clout. But yeah, that's just some things that I be doing. I should have showed y'all this little meal I'm eating too, but you probably won't be able to see it too good on camera. Not on this camera anyway. But yeah, I'll show y'all anyway. Just show y'all. Y'all probably say yuck, it look nasty, but it's some type of burrito shit. Let me see. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to show y'all shit because the camera is awkward. Let's see. Oh, y'all can barely see this shit. Let's see. Can't. Okay. It look nasty on camera, but it's good. It's not nasty though, y'all. But on this camera right here, don't look all that. You know, sometimes when you put food online on a certain type of cameras, it just doesn't look as girl, that's my all mannerism shit. I be tripping out when I be rapping and stuff like that and singing and stuff. I be doing the most. But yeah, girl. And I did that one. I think I did that last year. Yeah, I did that last year and stuff. But when I be singing and stuff, I be a total different person. Okay, I told y'all that before. It's like I have to get into a different non-shy type attitude type thing because if I'm acting shy and scary, I'm not gonna be able to do it. But if I act, none like you just be a different person, and then I can do it. But let me show y'all this video right here where I was dancing. Now you finna laugh, Lisa. Don't be laughing, girl. Right. Wait. I go take you down to my hometown.
If I look at money, she go with do, yeah. Oh my, just shake your body, yeah. Why you don't want me touching your body, yeah. If you come, I could take you for shawty, yeah. It's a good dance. And you go chop on my money, I will let you know my mind. Let me see. So that was when I was doing some little African dance. Let me see. I'm not gonna show you this other. Let me show y'all this. Don't ask me why I'm holding my hand like that. If you got a bed, let me search it. I gotta work, yeah. As you see, I be making these faces all the time. I do that all the time. Just be acting crazy.
Music make you lose control. Music make you lose control.
I don't know why I be turning around like that, y'all. I'm so damn stupid. Wait. I gotta play this again. This is funny. Wait. Y'all, I am so damn silly. It's ridiculous. Y'all, wait. I'm so crazy, y'all. And then I did this. Wait, did I show this one already? Did I just show this? I be forgetting what I show. Wait a minute, let me see y'all. I think I showed this. 1, 2, 3, yeah. Oh, let me show y'all this. Y'all for the laugh. Okay, one more. Wait. Let's see. But y'all know what? Out of everything that I do, I really love the African dancing. Okay, now watch. My ass gonna be knowing these lyrics, okay? My ass always forget these lyrics. This is the one I got on my what's the name? Yep. It's a water gun. It's a water gun, okay? It's a Nerf gun. And I did this.
like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. So shine bright tonight. You and I. We're beautiful like diamonds in the sky. Eye to eye. So alive. We're beautiful like diamonds in the sky. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Yep. Y'all want look.
Bet you ain't know that I be checking you out when you be putting your heels on. I swear your body's so perfect, baby. How you work it, baby, yeah. Woo. I love the way that you be poking it out. Girl, give me something to feel long. So please believe we gon' be twerking it out by the end of the night, baby.
That was the one I was when I did this.
I just wanna see how beautiful you are. You know that I see it. I know you're a star. Where you go, I'll follow, no matter how far. If life is a movie, oh, you're the best part. Oh, you're the best part. Oh, best part. It's the sunrise and those brown eyes. You're the one that I desire.
I was like,
when we wake up, then we make love.
okay, let's see what else before I get ready to go. Oh, this is the other man voice big man one that I did. Wait a minute, hold up.
My lips and then you take my breath away.
Y'all, this is my song right here by Joe.
I wanna know.
And get this clear to come into the thing. Let's see. I must look like a little dude right here. Looking like a burger. Make you smile, baby.
Girl, he never understood what you were worth. And he never took the time to make it work. No, baby, I'm the kind of man who shows concern. Yes, I do.
Any way that I can please you, let me learn. Okay, that's my jam right there, y'all. That's my jam, Joe. I'm not gonna lie about that. But yeah, those are some of the little videos I'll be doing on TikTok, y'all. I'll just be doing the most. This is my jam right here too. Okay. But anyway, guys, okay, that was fun to show some of my little stuff that I do on social media. So y'all check me out on TikTok and everything. And I know there's gonna be some copyright claims, okay? But oh well, I'm not monetized, so oh well. But anyway, guys, thank you so much. She said she won't laugh. Thank you, Lisa, girl. Let's see, that was good. You got moves. I love those. And thank you, girl. I love Whitney Houston too. That's my girl. Oh, well, thank you. That's a compliment. Thank you so much. You're pretty too, girl. You're pretty too. But anyway, y'all, I just want to say thank you to everybody. Thank you, Elisa. You always be in my chat, girl. Thank you. Okay? Thank you. And thank you to everybody else that was watching in the bushes. Thank you to everybody who's going to watch the replay. Um, I hope you learned some things from the articles that I read earlier. Stay away from these crazy men. Protect yourself. Don't be scared to use your protection if need be. Um, Protect your children. And what else? What else did we learn, y'all? We learned some little things about UFOs and possible mermaid sightings, and we saw Shay's Tube on TikTok. Okay. So with that being said, guys, you know what I'm about to do? I'm about to get out of here. I'm going to play my outro, which is the same as my intro. Maybe I'll show y'all the video, and we're gonna get out of here. Okay. And don't forget to thumbs this video up. Also to leave a comment. Also to subscribe to the channel. Let me go back in and change my banner like always. Um, if you would like to show this channel support, you can show that support by sending a cash app to $ShadesTube, and that will be used to do more stuff on my channel. Get a bigger ring light or whatever else I need to get for this channel. Okay. And thank you for that if you decide to do that. Otherwise, guys, let me go ahead and do my outro so I can show you guys. And then we are getting ready to get out of here so I can go do my son's schoolwork for tomorrow and get ready for tomorrow. You guys have a safe day tomorrow too, and a good day tomorrow. And have a good night as well. Okay, let's go ahead and do this real quick. And then we are going to get out of here. We are going to get out of here. Yes, we are. Yep. I'll be looking at my stuff, y'all. Wait a minute. Okay, let's see. Let's go to Shay's Tube. Shay's Tube. Let's do this. Go to videos. Because I could play it off on my phone, but no, I'm just going to go to the actual videos and do it. Let me mute this real quick. And then I'm going to do the Shay's Tube thing, and we're going to get out of here. Mercedes say, see you later. Say, see you later, Mercedes. All right, y'all. Peace out. Look at my cat, y'all. Shay's Tube. Let go. Good night, y'all. Yeah. See you tomorrow for my next live. This is Shay's Tube, and I'm back again, bringing a brand new haul to all my friends. Been to all types of stores like DT and many more, bringing you all types of deals. This is Shay's Tube, and I'm back again. This is Shay's Tube, and I'm back. Shay's Tube, and I'm back again. This is Shay's Tube, and I'm back. All right now, this is Shay's Tube, and I'm back again. Shay's Tube, and I'm back. Like and subscribe. Yeah. Thanks y'all for tuning in. This is Shay's Tube. Yeah. I'm lit, y'all. I'm lit for show. All right now. Yeah. Shay's Tube. All right, guys. Y'all have a good night. Don't forget, I'm coming back with my next live on tomorrow, and we will be talking about dumb ways people die. I'm not doing any news articles. We're just going to talk about dumb ways. We're going to watch some videos and talk about it. Dumb ways people die. So stay tuned tomorrow at 6:30 Pacific Standard Time, 9:30 Eastern Time. Okay? Don't forget to come in, bring people to watch, check it out. We're going to have some fun. Until then, have a good night. Have a great Wednesday, and I'll see you guys in my next live video. All right? Y'all take care. Thank you so much. Thanks to everybody in the bushes. Thank you for watching. Y'all know what I'm about to do. Peace out.